Hi guys, Killer J here.
And Liam.
Alright, so today's game is Red Dead Redemption. Oh yes. Now the developer is Rockstar San Diego, publisher Rockstar Games, and released on PS3, Xbox 360, and Xbox One. You can play it backwards compatible now.
Yeah. Uh, it's probably one of my favorite Rockstar games. So many good memories. Really, I think it's their magnum opus. Probably one of my favorite games from theirs of all time. And there's just so much to do, so much to explore as you take control of John Marston, family man, an ex-gang member.
And you also got to hunt criminals, and you either kill them or leave them alive. You hog tie them too.
Uh,
So the genre is action adventure, and mode is single player multiplayer. The game is so good that they're making a sequel to it next year.
I think a lot of people are going to be excited for the sequel.
All right. So you already explained the plot with John Morrison, and he's an outlaw and he's killing the bad guys not there.
Yeah.
So it's a good story. You do missions for Bonnie, you do missions for other people, you do little tasks, you do like horses. You can ride on horses, you can do little horse races, you can capture criminals, kill them, capture them, do a bunch of other stuff in it.
Oh yeah, one of my favorite activities in that game was going after bounties and trying to keep them alive. Sometimes that was the hardest thing, trying to capture them alive.
Yeah, that's me. Same thing for me too, because I kept shooting them in the head, not there. I try to shoot one in the leg. I see if I had to try to hog tie him, but I end up killing him instead.
Yeah. I might be misremembering, but it's also got duels, which were a
Yeah,
lot of yeah, and it really captures a lot of pretty much every aspect I can think of that you would really want out of a Wild West game.
yeah, it's pretty good. So yeah,
And
that's pretty good. I like this game because there's a multiplayer component to it, and the multiplayer definitely looks like a lot of fun. I see gameplay of it on YouTube. It looks like a blast to play. Do you see? Do you have the 5 finger roulette with the fingers like that? There, you're going like that.
oh yeah, it's also got mini games as well. Those are pretty fun.
Yep.
Yeah, you can also go. Yeah, I just remembered you can also go out hunting. That was one of my favorite activities in the game too. Hunting down bears and other species, and it makes me wonder what they have in store, how they're going to improve upon the features that we fell in love with in the next title.
Yeah, they should improve upon it because now if you have the Xbox One, you can play this one and the sequel. Because when the sequel comes out, you're going to be able to play it on Xbox One.
Apart from having an amazing single player story that really makes you attached to the main character, um, it also has one of the most enjoyable and rewarding and replayable multiplayer experiences for its time.
Hell yeah, for sure, man. That's pretty good.
Yeah,
Multiplayer is awesome. In this game, I like it. The fact that I can play on my Xbox One, and the fact that it's pretty good. For the westerns. Rockstar doing a western game. It plays like Grand Theft Auto, but it has its own charm to it almost.
yeah, it's got like this own unique flair to it, set in the Wild West, and I love the cover system that it uses, and I really hope that's one of the things that we see return.
Yeah, should.
I can't, I can't imagine another Red Dead Redemption game without it.
There's also the little expansion Undead Nightmare.
Oh yeah, I love Undead Nightmare, and the expansions just add on to everything that was amazing about the game, and it delivers with this surreal, um, engaging, interesting zombie apocalypse scenario. And,
Yeah, that's pretty good actually. I have it on the PS3, but I should get it. I think I might have it for the Xbox One because it said Undead Nightmare, but I'm gonna see if I have it downloaded or not. So it's still good. It's still Undead Nightmare, the best Xbox and that there. But things I liked about the game, the graphics fit the graphics are very nicely done for the Xbox One because they're improved a bit. And also like the gameplay. The gameplay is very good and it's very enjoyable.
What did you enjoy about playing Red Dead Redemption? What are some of the things you enjoy the most?
Let me see. I enjoyed the gun gameplay, you know, shooting off the guns. I like riding on horses, it's pretty fun. But the things I don't, not that I didn't, not, I kind of annoyed me a little bit was just riding the cows to the right direction, or the horses in general, because I kind of like, you're trying to go that way, they keep going the wrong way, and you're trying to go that way, it's like freaking, I don't like that too much. But overall, the gun gameplay to me was fun.
One of the minor issues I had, and sometimes it would bug out whenever you're trying to summon your horse, and it would spawn down the edge of a cliff, and you'd have to walk a certain distance away, so your horse would find the right path to get to you.
Yep. Yeah, it has those problems, but overall, I think for this one here, I think it's pretty good. It's very enjoyable and replayable. It has some good factors about it. It has good and bads, but like thing with this game, they did their best with it. They look like they took their time with it, and Rockstar did.
It took an immense amount of effort, and I remember hearing about working conditions a few years back.
Oh shit!
Yeah, well, some people apparently compared it to slave labor. I don't know how much truth there is to that, but I imagine they would have to be working overtime, strenuous hours to accomplish everything that they did. And the effort that they put into it really shines. It really shows. And another thing about the multiplayer that I loved, all the character models that you had to choose from, and all the options that were available to you, that was something that really stood out to me. And even characters that were remastered, retextured from previous game, Red Dead Revolver, that stood out to me as well. And I think one of my favorite activities from this game was the multiplayer.
Multiplayer looks like fun there, because I see people playing online. There's like a guy there, he was going off the multiplayer, he was falling off the cliff there, doing like suicide off of Red Dead Redemption. It was pretty funny. But the thing, I enjoyed the multiplayer. I also enjoyed the single player as well, because the single player was good top to bottom. When you buy a game like this, there, it feels like you get your money's worth.
Oh yeah, absolutely. It's worth every dollar, every cent. It's an amazing game. One of my favorite things about it, about the multiplayer, is just going around, roaming around the map, forming a posse, and clearing out gang hideouts. I spent so many hours doing that.
So, what rating do you want to give this game out of 10?
Oh, I'd definitely give it a 10 out of 10. It's one of my favorite games of all time.
Yeah.
One of my favorite on the, what is it, the 7th generation of consoles?
Yep.
Yeah, absolutely. One of the best games of its generation.
I give it a 10 out of 10 too. I think I enjoyed it just as much as you did. We both enjoyed it, and I think if you see this game at the pawn shop or anything, just go buy it. You can play it on your Xbox One now, and it's even better. So if you have the Xbox One or the 360, you can play the game, or even on the PS3 too.
Oh, definitely. If you're one of the people that hasn't played this, or you've heard about it, but for some reason you've never checked it out, you just got it.
Alright, it's Killer J.
And Liam.
Alright, bye guys.
Signing off. See you.
Bye.
Bye.